So the main way to save your energy when you live in a building is by keeping it cool in summer and warm in winter. The main way that we would do that in our work is firstly through shading and orientation. I suppose the great thing about a tiny home is that you can kind of rotate it or move it, or, you know, like if you don't get it right first time, I often say, you know, like we're designing a house to do two things. It's got to be a bikini and a anorak as well, you know, like it's quite hard, you know, but mainly the first thing is shading, you know, and even stand in a park in summer and then go and stand under, you know, stand in the sun and then go stand under a tree. And you really just see that shade, like that's your big ticket item. Managing the sun, managing that sun coming into the building, that's the big ticket. The next analogy is thinking about an esky. You know, like if we talk about that pizza stone for a minute, but let's flip it round to it being an ice block. Well, we want the ice block on the inside of the esky, and that inside of the esky is your living environment. Okay, you want to keep it cool, or you want to keep it warm. The outside of the esky is actually not relevant. It's actually what's on the inside is what's relevant, and it's what's between the you know, the wall of the esky is actually your air gap, which is your insulation. So you really want to have your shade and then your insulation. What actually goes on the outside of the building is not actually that relevant in terms of managing the internal space. It's actually it's how you manage the heat coming in, and that comes down to shading, windows, and insulation.